Hi everyone, Kenfinity here, and here is just a little overview of the amazing DC fandom trailers that came out. Yeah, it's cool to just go over how DC is going to make the awesome, continuations and solos, from DC Extended Universe and everything. For starters, we have Black Adam, which is going to be an awesome telling of how Black Adam was actually the first champion that Shazam had before Billy Batson actually used the champion moniker to be the righteous champion we all need and everything. Yeah, and it's cool just seeing how The Rock just goes through all these huge events that Black Adam just conquer. Oh yeah, he's the Black Adam, he has to. Oh yeah, it's cool just seeing how The Rock really is the perfect warrior. We're playing literally the perfect warrior before he got corrupted and everything. And, couldn't be the greatest warrior and everything anymore. So it's going to be awesome to see how they delve into his immersive past. He has the longest past, first thing, duh. And just how he, got out of that mindset of, just doing what he wants to do. And they feel like he has to be the greatest. So no more Billy Batson Shazam, no more, him Shazam, the Wizard Shazam, to just keep having me, be the champion, who I am and everything. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be really cool. Oh yeah, it's been since 11. It's been so long since The Rock has been Black Adam. And we're finally going to see him as Black Adam. Perfect. But yeah, it's been so long, but it looks like he's definitely going to dive into his past. And, some people have commented on him sounding too American. Yeah, possible. But I feel like that could be, and I'm always thinking of these things, part of him being perfect. Like he's the perfect specimen. He's perfectly going to symbolize the roaring waters all across the nation. He's like he's not from America and everything, but maybe it's to symbolize how he's supposed to be perfect, maybe. But I think his voice was fine. I think it's just cool to sum up. I think it's just cool how it just shows how he went through all these, literally just different mountains and plains. There's all this in the trailer, all those centuries ago. So that's going to be interesting. Oh yeah, of course, next up is Wonder Woman 1984, the newest trailer, and we finally have Cheetah full force against Wonder Woman. Oh yeah, of course, the woman. And it's going to be interesting to just see how Diana deals with the just pure war of the Cold War and everything. And consumerism, everything outside of that mall in the 80s. It's going to be very interesting, of course. Yeah, and how Steve Trevor is one that age to how he's still able to do everything that he's doing. And when it comes to some movies that I haven't reviewed yet, they're just my overview of the trailer because I haven't reviewed Wonder Woman yet. So just my overview and everything. It looks like we get a little bit more on the Amazonians too. It's going to dive more into Diana's past. Amazing. And it looks like it's just going to focus on how serious and just how impactful, not just serious, but how impactful the 80s are, and were and everything. So it's going to be an amazing continuation. And I will have the review as soon as possible. And next, we have The Suicide Squad, bringing in, of course, all these new, sharp fighters. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, and I remember when the first trailer came out for to 2016 Suicide Squad, and it was a really interesting way of setting up how Amanda Waller, she has to get this team together. She was having that conversation with that government official, that general, and how they threw away the key and everything. And it was a really good trailer. Yeah, and of course got introduced to Deathshot and everything. But I definitely see how people have problems with how kind of serious that movie became. And how it was just the giant rescue from the laser beam, the sky beam at the end, the sky beam. But this film, one, is James Gunn. Come on. And two, it looks like it's just going to be an explosion of just, adrenaline and crime fighting and fun. And there's all these other comic characters, because I know a lot about comics, but I haven't read a lot of comics. Yeah, because I know a lot about the different eras and, a lot of different writers and everything, but I don't read comics anymore like I used to. And I used to read them a little bit. So it's cool seeing King Shark, Polka Dot Man, whenever you get the of Mongol, because some of these characters I know from like Justice League the animated series and Justice League Unlimited and everything. Who thought we would see Mongol in a movie like this? Yeah, it looks so much more expansive than the first one was, and this one, I'm gonna say this first before I say something. Yeah, first off, this film really looks like it's going to be about the characters, which is going to make us feel for them even more since they're going to be thrown all around these areas, And two, in the behind the scenes, the featurette, yeah, which is also behind the scenes, one of the makers. Was talking about how this film was like a gritty 70s, war film, and James Gunn flair, money, theater. Is that the theater? It'd be amazing. Oh, yeah, we'll see about the theater and everything, But it looks so much more expansive. I know I'm kind of going fast, but it looks more expansive. It looks like it's going to focus on the characters. Because that's even more important since they're going to be everywhere and everything, And getting them, to achieve this mission. Because literally, their task force, another name for Suicide Squad, which is so much better for, younger readers, is Task Force X. And they do this task and everything. And the cast looks even more amazing, James Gunn, he has so many, connections and everything. Well, not, connect with people he's already worked with before, Yeah, it's amazing. And lastly, we have to get into Vengeance, the Batman. This is definitely an amazing mystery. This looks like it's going to be an amazing mystery thriller. It looks like it really is a detective thriller, a crime caper. And it was really cool just seeing how this mystery is, being, unraveled by Commissioner Gordon. And by, of course, Batman and everyone on the, GCPD and everything. And just how, we get introduced to how there's so much craziness in God. Like, it really is a crime thriller. It looks amazing. Yeah, and I love how, Pattinson, it really does look like it's not the most industrialized. Like, it looks like it is pretty much homemade and everything. And it's cool just seeing how he's taking that aggression. Because, with Batman, a lot of I feel like they could focus on this more in the interpretations that he's getting over, the fact that it's because of Gotham's crime why he doesn't have his, family, his parents and everything. So I feel like they're really going to take that aggression. He looks so, he looks so furious. He looks like he's holding all that aggression in and that's a huge part, it's because of Gotham's crime why he doesn't have his parents. That's the main, crust of Batman, I said crux. Yeah, and it just looks intense. And I wish I hadn't watched it yet. So, but you know how it can be sometimes. But it was amazing. You've seen it. I've seen deep dives on it. It's been amazing. And it's really cool just seeing how all the chaos is, going on like it always does in Gotham. But it literally shows you how chaotic this crime-ridden city is. Because literally, think about it. Like, there would be villains like there is going madcap across Gotham streets, going in, diamond vaults like Catwoman does and always does. And setting up these mysterious mysteries like the Riddler is going to. And, casting is amazing, Robert Pattinson, he's really, he's always been amazing. And think about it, like, after those Twilight movies, both him and Christian, they both have done the best work possible. So you can't hold to that because they've gotten so much better since then. Think about it, And it just looks intense, looks amazing, Paul Dano is an amazing choice. He's so perfect for being a cold, calculated, but also, kind of, but still, you can feel for him, he's still empathetic and everything. Yeah, and he's amazing, If you want to see how amazing he is, just see, Love and Mercy. Just see Love and Mercy, right? I have to type it right here just in case. But yeah, Love and Mercy, where he plays, Brian Wilson. Amazing job. So good. And it's going to be interesting, definitely, We hear Alfred a little bit, but of course he's going to be, Bruce's, conscience, and tell him, the best thing, the best way to go forth, doing this, because he's starting out as Batman. Like, he hasn't been Batman that long, it looks like, and it just looks intense. It looks amazing as always, but even more amazing since it's so more grounded. It's so unique. It's even more amazing, Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Very interesting. Coming up, I'm going to review a bunch of the movies. I haven't yet. There's been so many awesome movies. I don't review superhero movies as often as I think about it, but like, there's so many awesome movies. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to review those movies, and it was amazing. Yeah, this was amazing. This slew of awesome trailers, and I know there's some I haven't talked about, but this is what I want. This is what I want to talk about the most and everything. So thank you so much for seeing how I want to watch these movies. Continue on DC's legacy and everything. Come on. Because I've always loved DC's, especially heroes, but I've always loved DC's just, triumph over evil and everything. It's been awesome, So please let me know, what are your favorite trailers? There's the panels and everything, of course. Please let me know what you enjoyed. DC fandom and just the trailers alone and everything. And please let me know, what would you think about an impressions video? Because I've been thinking about making a really cool video where I go through different impressions. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good, I might add. Amazing, like Christopher Lee. John Lutz! Oh yeah, so it's possible. And I should definitely end off on Batman. I have to end off on Batman. Of course, Batman. And please, just keep doing everything. Please like and subscribe. And I'll keep doing everything. Please hit the notification bell so you know when all new videos come out. And of course, these videos, Harris-Kenfinity.